Nicole Burke, owner of Rooted Garden and Gardenary Incorporated and creator of the Garden Coach Society. Today in the Grow Your Business with Me lesson, I want to talk to you about words. Putting words around your business and your business mission is so powerful. So I want to encourage you today to put words to your business. Now, I want to tell you a little bit of story from my business, Rooted Garden. So when I first started Rooted Garden, I didn't really have a clear mission. I've told that story already. But as I grew, I mostly did pictures. Now, if you're posting on social media, you're putting blogs or newsletters out, you have to put words to your pictures, right? So that really started challenging me to figure out what did I actually want to communicate. The pictures weren't that hard for me to come up with, but it was the words that I was often challenged with. And then as things started to grow on social media, I started to do more and more posts. I started to see trends on Instagram and on Pinterest and on blogs and stuff of words. So this was during the time when like graphic posts were becoming more popular, and then also the letter boards came out. Do you guys remember when that happened? I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So the letter board thing started happening, and I would see more and more posts of letter boards. So people just putting up nice photos, right? But it was really the words that were mattering the most. So I had never really done really official words. I had not taken words and really I guess nailed down the terms that I wanted to own in my business. So I can remember the day I was sitting here on the couch and I decided I was going to try to do a word post. So it was going to be a word only post. I didn't have a fancy letter board yet, so I was just making a little graphic. And I can't remember the first one that I did, but I remember one that I did. It said, "All I'm saying is you've never seen me crying and gardening at the same time." That's all the post was. No photos, literally words on a colorful background, and I posted that on Instagram. I was floored by the responses. I had tons of people commenting, liking it and sharing it. And what I realized over time, I started doing more and more of these posts once I got over the fear of it, is that words are so important as we grow our business. Words, more than pictures, actually give structure to what your business is about. And I've also found that words are something that people really identify with or push away from. So this is the way that you're going to find your people. When you put words on what you do, what you believe in, what you care about, it creates a magnetic situation with your clients and with your audience. So some people are going to be drawn to those words, right? And then some people will be repelled by those words. The power of that situation is you grow super fans. You end up with people who are literally repeating your words and repeating your mottos and sharing them with their friends, their family, their connections. So it's so, so powerful. Now you also repel people, right? So those words, they're so stark. I remember the first time I did a post and it was like white letters on a green background. It was like, this feels so concrete, right? Well, that also will repel people. So when you nail down the things you believe in, the things you want to say with words, it really does create a little bit more of a push than say a photo would or an image would or a video would. And so you'll oftentimes have people that will unfollow or maybe say a rude comment or even say a negative comment based on your words. But what that's really doing is helping people make a decision about you, and it's going to make people have stronger feelings, whether it's in the negative or the positive direction. And here's the fun thing about the negative. So I'm sure you've seen this in the media, right? A lot of times people do negative type things just to kind of get buzzed, right? So I've had times where I put words in, and even all the negative comments, it actually feeds the popularity of the post, right? So while people are kind of coming in and hitting me or whatever, trolling me, it actually, all that interaction with the post actually boosts its popularity. More people see it, and then more people that love it end up being even more attracted. So as you begin to grow your business, I want you to start to grab some words that you can use to define the things you believe in, to define the things you're passionate about. These can be funny statements. These can be kind of satirical statements. These can be really strong, whatever statements, any kind of thing in between. And these can be cute little sayings, or these can be literally like sentences that your company believes in, things you'd want to put in concrete. But I want to encourage you every single week, every single month and quarter to be adding words to your business and to really hone in on the words that are most important to you. And then to share those, even though you may feel nervous, with your audience. So the more that you share the words that you believe in, even if you share them in a funny or satirical way, you'll be surprised and amazed to see how strong your audience responds to those words. I think that building a business is a lot like growing, say, creating like a team, right? Like a baseball team or a basketball team. Like you're wanting something, not just that people are gonna buy, but people that are gonna buy something that people will buy into. So you're not just wanting to be another product on the shelf, you're wanting to have something that people believe in. And people believe in words. Like there's a reason why people at the games are like cheering certain things, or they sing certain songs, right? Or they have certain colors and themes and mottos, because words and ownership and belonging is so powerful. So every time you can put words around your business, you let the people who are your loyalist fans, the people who are most likely to be supportive of you and to grow with you, you're going to tell them, yes, this is definitely the team that you want to be cheering for. And then those people that aren't necessarily the best fit, they may even say some negative things, but that's going to let them know that this isn't a good fit for you and them. It's so fun and so worthwhile to have loyal, strong fans. And you can do that by putting words around your business. So pick a few words today to define your business, and then continue to add more and more sentences and phrases that really define who you are, what your business is doing. And I promise you will end up with a crowd of super fans cheering your words in the years and days to come. All right, if you are a gardener, you've got to join my Garden Coach Challenge at gardenary.com/challenge. I'm helping garden coaches learn to hone their own words and create their first garden coach product. So if you're in the garden industry, I would love to help you grow your own business too. So go check it out, gardenary.com/challenge. Even if you come in after the challenge is finished, you can still jump in and watch the videos. I know it'll help you grow your business to the next level. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.